Even today in the 21st century, there do exist groups of people who haven't maintained any sort of contact with the outside world and are still living a technologically deprived life as they are satiate living in themselves without any foreign influence. In today's video, we're going to discuss foods that these people like to consume, but before that, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. Let's start. Number 10. The Deadly Maasai Breakfast. The Maasai are a Nilotic ethnic group inhabiting northern, central, and southern Kenya and northern Tanzania. They're known to the world as fearsome hunters and warriors, and also for their unique customs and traditions. The Maasai fulfill most of their nutritious needs from milk, meat, and blood. Yes, blood. For breakfast, the Maasai people use a special incision blade to cut off a cow's vein for getting fresh and warm blood. They use a special container called calabash to collect this blood. The people of the Maasai tribe drink cow's blood as their main drink. It's okay if you want to spill your coffee over right now.
So now I can be strong like Maasai.
Yeah,
I can kill lions.
You'll be a strong Maasai warrior.
But things will keep on getting more intense as we move forward. Number 9. The Maasai dishes. We've just discussed the breakfast of the Maasai tribe, which was basically all blood. But now it's time for us to talk about some of their dishes. Meat is an integral part of the Maasai diet, and most of the dishes they make have meat in them. This breakfast is a little different as it has no meat. It's a mix of cabbage, beans, and fried bread. The Maasai, just like they drink their blood, also eat raw meat of goats and other cattle.
I like that.
One of my favorite meal combinations is chapati and bean.
The Maasais also make some sort of goat rib barbecue for lunch, which is distributed equally among all the members. Enjoying the food? More interesting dishes are coming your way. Number 8. Tribal food of DANI people. The DANI people live in the central highlands of western New Guinea. They were discovered in 1938 when, completely by chance, a pilot flying overhead spotted their cultivated fields. Sweet potatoes, pot-bellied pig, and Papua alien-like red fruit make up for their diet. The DANI people make some sort of an earth oven by combining natural elements to create a perfect fire for cooking their food. Pigs are consumed only on special occasions and rituals, and they're slaughtered using a bow and arrow since they believe that's more respectful. Pigs are roasted and red fruits are split in half, and then both of the items are roasted in the earth along with sweet potatoes. Not all tribes are equally aesthetic with their foods, and that will get more evident with the next member of this list.
So now we're taking out the centerpiece. Do you eat this? Eat? No. This. Okay. My sign language tells me he doesn't eat it, but what do I know? Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Number 7. Diet of the Sentinelese. The Sentinelese are known to us as one of the most isolated tribes that have no contact whatsoever with the outside world. The interesting fact about this tribe is that the people of this tribe believe that if they maintain contact with the outside world, they'll suffer from incurable diseases. The Sentinelese are believed to eat a lot of mollusks, given the abundance of roasted shells found in their settlements. However, they value coconuts a lot, as the only limited contact made with them was by gifting them coconuts. Didn't quite tickle your taste buds? Don't worry, we got you covered with the next one. Number 6. The Himba food. The Himba is an indigenous tribe with an estimated population of about 50,000. They live in northern Namibia and are known for their red matted braids, which are painstakingly made by mixing animal fat, ash, and ground ochre, a stone found locally. The Himba people cut open a sheep, chop it into pieces, and cook it in boiled water. Apart from that, they also have a special snack. A very special one indeed, the mopane worms. These worms are picked from the tree, dried for 2 days, then boiled in water and a little oil. Finally, some salt is poured over and served. They also have another delicacy in which they boil porridge in salt and cooking oil for 40 minutes. Number 5. The food of the HERERO people. The HERERO are a Bantu ethnic group inhabiting parts of southern Africa. There were an estimated 250,000 HERERO people in Namibia in 2013. For breakfast, mushrooms, spinach, biltong, and tripe are dried and then boiled in salt. The whole product is served with local bread.
They taste like canned mushrooms. Like they're salty and juicy. These are great. Then here we got some spinach. So I take some bread, a little bit of spinach. Oh, that spinach is pretty sandy. How the...
They also savor upon a dish entirely based on beans and ghee. The HERERO people also mix fresh cow milk with milk from the day before that's soured and is their favorite drink. Goat meat is cooked with salt, another delicacy, and lastly, the HERERO people also castrate the cow and cook the testicles on charcoal for serving as a meal. You don't need the energy that comes after eating an animal's testicles to hit that like button, so come on. Number 4. Special bread of the SANEMA people. The SANEMA is a branch of the Yanomami tribe who live in the tropical rainforest on both sides of the Venezuelan and Brazilian border. They are about 1,500 in number. The women of this tribe gather plantain and manioc. Manioc is a huge, meaty tuber. They wash it and grate it with a very clever invention, the remains of a DC-9 fuselage that crashed in the river years ago. Then they extract the hydrocyanic acid, which is highly poisonous. Finally, the tapioca is ready to be used in making bread that is eaten in this part of the jungle. Number 3. Everyday diet of the HUAORANI tribe. The whole life of the HUAORANI people of Ecuador revolves around hunting, gathering, and growing a few crops like manioc, plantains, and sweet potatoes. As a result, their diet consists of the crops they grow, forest fruits they collect, and meat. The HUAORANI don't consume dairy products, and thus meat is their primary source of protein. They have taboos against hunting certain animals and primarily hunt and eat monkeys, wild boar, birds, and fish. After hunting, the women of the tribe take charge and cook the food. Number 2. Tribal food in Kerala, India. A lush jungle in Panmudi, Kerala, India is home to many indigenous tribes, and one of the tribes is known for its incredible cooking techniques. They prepare a basket steamer of their own by firstly heating the rocks and then using a specific type of leaves, which they dropped into the steamer once the rocks were white hot. Leaf-wrapped cassava is dropped into the steamer and is cooked in a very unique way.
That was unbelievable, just the display of human creation of cooking genius.
The way they cook fish is also unique as they wrap the fish in a banana leaf packet and toss it directly into the fire. Before moving on to the topmost member of our list, we suggest you pause here and hit the subscribe button. Number 1. The ultimate food of the Korowai people. The Korowai, also called the Kalufo, are about 3,000 people who live in southeastern West Papua, just a few hundred kilometers north of Australia. The Korowai feed on none other than humans, as they are known to us as the only cannibal tribe left in the world. Because of the fact that Korowai believe in evil spirits, it becomes necessary to kill and eat a person that they believe has been taken over by Kakua, or demon. What tribal dish do you want to give a try? Give your opinion in the comments section below. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more.